If your bloodstream were a chemical tweet stream, stress would be the spammer that hijacks the feed, shouts in all caps, and leaves your cells feeling overwhelmed, disoriented, and old. Chronic psychological stress isn't just a mood disruptor, it's a full-blown biochemical saboteur. It alters your hormonal rhythms, reshapes your immune landscape, and leaves molecular fingerprints that scientists can now trace to accelerated biological aging. This isn't metaphorical aging, it's literal, measurable damage at the level of your telomeres, epigenome, and blood biomarkers that quietly but steadily nudge your body closer to disease and decline. At the heart of this biological meltdown is cortisol, the body's main stress hormone. Released by the adrenal glands under the direction of the HPA, hypothalamic pituitary adrenal axis, cortisol was designed for short bursts of action, to help you escape a tiger, ace a final exam, or slam on the brakes. But in the 21st century, most stress isn't life or death. It's inbox deep, schedule tight, socially awkward, and endlessly ruminated. That means cortisol is no longer a visitor, it's a tenant. And in your blood, that comes with consequences. When cortisol sticks around too long, it rewires your physiology in subtly damaging ways. Blood glucose rises as the body prioritizes immediate energy, leading over time to insulin resistance. White blood cells become less responsive, compromising immunity. Pro-inflammatory cytokines like IL-6, CRP, and TNF-A creep upward, creating the perfect internal storm known as inflammaging. Cortisol also disrupts DHEA, testosterone, and growth hormone production, all of which play key roles in maintaining muscle mass, skin elasticity, and tissue repair. It's as if cortisol breaks into your biochemical control room and keeps flipping switches marked weaken, stiffen, and slow down. One of the most telling casualties of chronic stress is the telomere, the protective cap at the end of your chromosomes. Every time a cell divides, telomeres get a little shorter, until they're too short to protect the DNA, triggering cellular senescence or death. But stress fast-forwards this process. Studies have found that people with long-term caregiving burdens, childhood trauma, or job burnout often have significantly shorter telomeres than their less stressed peers, sometimes by as much as a decade. In short, stress doesn't just feel like it's aging you, it is. Then there's the blood-based epigenetic clock, the holy grail of biological age prediction. These clocks measure DNA methylation patterns, the chemical tags that turn genes on or off. Chronic stress reshapes those tags. Genes linked to inflammation, immune dysfunction, and metabolic disease become more active, while genes responsible for cellular repair and longevity may be suppressed. Researchers can now estimate how much stress ages your DNA, and it's often far more than your calendar would suggest. Psychological trauma, for example, has been shown to accelerate epigenetic aging even in children. But wait, there's more. Stress even changes your lipid profile, favoring the production of smaller, more dangerous LDL particles that are more likely to oxidize and form arterial plaques. It skews your gut microbiome, sending microbial metabolites like LPS, lipopolysaccharide, into the bloodstream, further feeding inflammation. It elevates fibrinogen and homocysteine, molecules associated with blood clotting and vascular risk. Your blood, under chronic stress, transforms from a life-sustaining fluid into a slow-dripping reminder that your body is constantly on edge. Yet in a bizarre twist of biology, not all stress is evil. A little stress, acute, purposeful, and resolved, is actually good for you. Exercise, intermittent fasting, heat, sauna, cold ice baths, and even public speaking all trigger temporary spikes in cortisol and other stress mediators. These short-lived stressors train the body to recover faster, building resilience, a phenomenon known as hormesis. But chronic, unresolved psychological stress? That's a different beast entirely. It's like leaving the oven on all night. Eventually, something's going to burn. The good news is that unlike your chronological age, your biological age is flexible. Studies show that stress-reducing interventions like mindfulness meditation, cognitive behavioral therapy, and even compassionate social connection can lower cortisol, improve telomere maintenance, and reverse adverse methylation patterns. Exercise, the gold standard of lifestyle medicine, reduces systemic inflammation and boosts growth factors that combat the cellular damage stress leaves behind. Even small daily rituals like laughter, sunlight, gratitude, or sleep can modulate stress signaling and begin to retune your blood chemistry toward youth, not decay. So next time someone tells you to just relax, you might want to take them more seriously than your ego wants to. Because stress doesn't just live in your mind, it lives in your blood, too. And your bloodstream, it turns out, is keeping receipts.